Hey, what's up? This is Jared Hill, and I had a tutorial for you today. It is a tutorial on how to sell stuff on Amazon. Now, all the time I see people on, Facebook and Twitter, saying that they have something for sale. And a lot of times it's a phone or something that they're wanting to sell, and it's easily something that could be shipped, small, like a phone or an iPad or some sort of, or a camera or something like that. Now, when you sell something, through Craigslist or across Facebook or something like that, you're usually not going to get a whole lot for it, typically because people are expecting a cheap price. Like if I post something uh, that's not a unique thing on Facebook, like if I was selling my old iPhone or something like that, that you can get an old iPhone anywhere. And so you're not going to get a whole lot of money for it. Now, people are always posting this stuff to me or asking me even how I get rid of my older technology because I'm always upgrading to the newer phones and the newer cameras and laptops and stuff like that. And I sell my old ones. And usually I do this before um, the older model or the model that I'm getting rid of is even, considered an older model. Like I'll sell my iPhone when the next version comes out. So, for example, when the iPhone 5 came out, I sold my iPhone 4S. I sold it on Amazon, and I made decent money off the sale. So selling on Amazon is actually pretty simple. Just like you can go and sell on eBay, and eBay is okay, but the prices are generally pretty low on eBay as well. And it's a little bit harder to make money on eBay. And then you always have people asking tons and tons of questions about what it is that you're selling. And to me, that's just kind of annoying. I just want somebody to buy it and be done with it. So on Amazon, they have a seller section right here, and you can start selling on Amazon without any upfront cost. This individual selling plan over here, which is has a cost of 99 cents per sale plus other selling fees, doesn't cost anything to sign up for. It doesn't cost you anything unless you sell your item, and then Amazon takes their fees out of the sale. So it's just like selling on eBay, except there's no upfront fees. So very simple to do it this way. Now, I have a professional account because I don't sell 40 items per month, which is when they suggest switching over. But I do. There are a few other features that I really like, and also additional categories that you can sell in that I like to have available. So I don't mind paying the $39.99 a month because I'm selling quite a few things per month on Amazon. I may need something for a job that I'm doing, and I'll buy it, and then I know that I'm not going to need it for a long time, so I'll sell it rather than having it sit on my shelf and age. So I always get the question a lot, "Oh, I'm not a business. I can't sell on Amazon." Well, you don't have to be a business to sell on Amazon. So since I talked about the iPhone as let's use it as an example, selling an iPhone, or just think of it as you're selling anything that still has some value to it. Now, the iPhone 4 is an older model now, so let's do a search for iPhone 4 16 gigabyte AT&T. Pretty common phone that a lot of people have had. Now, if you were to try and sell this phone to a friend or to somebody on Facebook or on Craigslist or even on eBay, you probably wouldn't be able to get a whole lot of money for it. You might be able to get, $100, $150 or something like that. If your phone's in good condition, you might be able to get a little bit more, but not a whole lot. When you go on eBay and stuff like that, you're competing not only against people that have, good quality iPhones that don't have any scratches or nicks, but you're also competing against those people that are selling the iPhones that don't even work, who are selling them for parts. Which you can't do on Amazon. You can only sell working products and things that are in working condition on Amazon. So as you could see here, you could still buy one of these phones new for about $415. They have other sellers that are selling them new for starting at as low as 378.95, and then you see that there are people selling them used for as little as 225. So that means that you could get $225 minimum for your phone. Let's click on that used line item there and see what kind of prices we have. So we've got $225 plus $5 for shipping for a used, very good phone. It says small minimal crack in the top right of the phone glass. However, it doesn't affect anything. Okay, so we know that this phone is marred. We look at this one, minor surface scratches, comes in original packaging and whatnot. Okay, 225. And then the prices start to climb slowly from there. And there's a ton of people selling these phones on Amazon. But if you're fine with getting $225 for yours, and yours is in the kind of condition that these people their phones are that they're selling, you're going to be able to sell your phone in no time. Usually, because I'll sell my phone, right when the new one comes out. So, for example, when the next iPhone comes out here in 2013, I will sell my iPhone 5 and probably make quite a bit of money off of it. For example, if I type in iPhone 5, 64 gigabyte black, which is what I have, I will probably be able to get, around $600 for it. By the time the new iPhone comes out, the prices will have gone down a little bit, but I'll probably be able to get, close to $600 for my used iPhone, which I've kept in great condition because I know that I want to try and sell it. And I keep the box and all that stuff as well. So using that as an example, I could get really good money for that phone here. I won't even pay that much for the next version of the phone because of, re-signing for a contract and whatnot. So in a sense, I'm making money every time and getting a new phone. So it's kind of neat. So let's go back to the process of signing up. Now, you'll need to click on Start Selling, which will take you to an area where you can log in using your Amazon account. And if you don't have one, you can create one. Now, when I log in, it's going to take me to my Amazon seller account. And because of that, I already have an account because of that. So I can't show you that sign up process. But the sign up process is very simple. It's not challenging to get set up. You just simply fill out your information and some payment information so that they can pay you. I have mine batch out to a checking account. So whenever they send payments to me, it goes to my checking account. Now, if I go and view orders, I can see my orders, see the things that I've sold in here. You could print packing slips. You can actually print your shipping from in here, and I recommend that process that you ship through Amazon, because then not only does Amazon automatically have all the shipping information, but it's a guaranteed way that you're not going to have to deal with chargebacks or somebody shipping to somebody's wrong address or something like that, or any potential issues. Like, I always ship to the address that Amazon has on file, and I always use the shipping process in here. And what's nice about that is that it's just one-step process. They take the shipping fees out of the money that they were going to pay me, and the shipping fees are the same as what I would pay if I went to the post office or to UPS. And it's all really simple. And then Amazon already has the tracking numbers and all that information, and I don't have to worry about coming back and adding it all in. Now, you can click on the order number here or whatever, and you can contact the buyer. You can get in touch with the people that have made purchases. You can add multiple items. Like, I have a whole list of items that I've put on here. Some items I've had for a little while and they haven't sold, and some items I've had for a short amount of time and I just put up there. And usually, I'm selling a couple items every week on Amazon. So it's very simple to use this system, and then you can go into your report section and you can request a your money being sent to you, and you can view all transactions and all that stuff. I have some balance for some of the shipping for something that I previously shipped a couple of pretty heavy speakers, and so they're going to charge my credit card for the shipping costs. And they were pretty big speakers, and the shipping actually wasn't too bad. So I can go and view all of my information. I mean, this is a really robust system for people who are selling a lot of stuff. However, if all you're going to do is sell one thing from here and there, then it's going to be very simple. So let's go back to that iPhone 4. Let's go back a little bit further. So, okay, we've got that iPhone 4 right here, and we click on its product page. Now, you'll notice a little button over here on the right-hand side that says Sell on Amazon. That's what you're going to want to click. You're going to want to click on that and sell it on Amazon. Now, not all products listed on Amazon have that button. Some products Amazon doesn't allow you to sell used, probably because of the agreement that they have with the manufacturer. For example, I'm not 100% sure if you can sell an iPhone 5 used yet on Amazon unless you are one of the more featured companies, which is higher than those two levels that I showed you on the sign-up page. So what you do here is you choose your condition of your device, new, refurbished, like new, or very good. Notice that there's no poor condition or non-working condition. It has to be like new or very good. So you'll notice that you'll remember those iPhones that were listed at the 225 were listed as very good, not like new. If it was my phone, it would be like new because I keep my phone in like new condition. So I could choose like new, and then I might type in original packaging included charge, and I usually new charge cord. I typically take my phone out of the box. I don't use the new charging cord. I don't use the new charger, and I don't even use the headphones because I have these items already. They're stuff that I've had. I don't need to use the new one. I just continue to use my old one. So people like to see this. They're like new charge cord, new headphones. That's cool. People like that. And then I can set my price maybe to $265, and it's probably going to sell pretty quick because they're going to scroll through those list of used ones. I'm not going to be too far down. I'm going to be like new. I'm going to have all these good things in my conditional notes, and my price isn't too bad. And then you have your ability to choose your shipping options. You can choose standard shipping, which is pre-checked 4 to 14 days. It means that your customer should receive the item between 4 and 14 days. And then expedited shipping, they can choose for 2 to 6 business days for an additional cost. Or you can choose to allow expedited shipping for 1 to 3 business days at that cost as well. And these shipping costs are predetermined by Amazon usually. They're predetermined, and so you don't get to choose that cost. So getting $4.99 means that you'll be able to ship it in a small box priority mail for around $4.99, maybe a few dollars extra if you choose to get insurance on that package. Usually if it's an electronics item or something that has a value over, $150, $200, I'll add insurance on it because it's not that expensive. Just to make sure that if something happens along the way, I won't be held responsible for that. So all you have to do after adding all this stuff in is click on continue, and it's going to give you an overview of what you just posted. It's going to tell you what Amazon is going to take out of that sale. So Amazon's going to take out, $22.69 out of that sale, but I'm going to get a shipping credit of $4.99. Of course, I'm going to have to pay for that shipping, so that $4.99 will be used up. And so I should receive, if it does sell, $247.30. And so the commission and the fees and whatnot, that's what you're looking at. And it tells you that stuff up front, so you're not surprised. You don't have to wonder, what you're going to end up having to pay. So I can then click submit my listing, and it's going to go ahead and add my listing, and I'll get an email, letting me know that my listing's been added. Now, if I go back to the inventory page and manage my inventory, in a few minutes, that new item, that iPhone 4, should show up in my list. Now, usually that takes a few minutes for that to show up. Of course, I would want to go ahead and remove that because I don't actually have one to sell. There are things that you can do in here in your inventory. You can come into actions and you can edit details, manage product images, close the listing. Depending on what account you have, you can change to fulfillment by Amazon, which means Amazon is going to allow you to send that device or whatever it is that you're selling to them, and then they just hold on to it until it sells, and then they handle the shipping and all that stuff, and you don't have to worry about any of the process of shipping or dealing with any of that stuff. Amazon handles it all, and that's kind of a neat feature. If you don't have a lot of space and you don't want to deal space or time, and you don't want to deal with the potential of having to ship it. So here's the iPhone one. It just showed up. I can change my quantity. If I had 4 of these, I could type in a number 4. If I wanted to change my price, I could do that as well. It shows me the current low price here. So from time to time, I might want to come through and lower the price of some of my items so that I make sure that I'm a lower price, because that'll increase my potential of them selling if my price is closest to the lower price. But you can leave your price at whatever you want. So obviously, if you sell it outside of Amazon, you'd want to come back in here and close your listing and get rid of that, so that way you don't accidentally sell it to somebody when you don't have the product anymore. So selling on Amazon is actually pretty darn simple. It's not a challenging process at all. You get notified whenever you do sell something. Where to send it. I mean, it's a very simple process, and you typically get more money for whatever it is that you're selling out of listing it on Amazon than you do listing it at a lot of these other places. Of course, not every product is available on Amazon, but if you get one of the higher accounts with Amazon, as an Amazon seller, you can actually add products to the catalog and whatnot as well. So pretty cool features. That was just a general overview of how I use it and how to use it to sell some of your stuff. So hope that that helps you out. And of course, you can always go to my website, jaredhill.com, and I have other tutorials and stuff, such as this, that I do in my everyday life, and just putting it up there to share it with you guys. So thanks a lot, and check out my website when you get a chance.